Hi, we're Lee and Christine with Beginning Ballroom, and this is lesson 2, technique 2 from the CCBC Ballroom Dance class, the underarm turn. And I'm going to invite my partner into dance position for this. I'm going to use the first half, we'll do rumba first. And I'm going to I'm going to use the first half of the box to set it up, and I step forward and over, and I raise my hand, and that lets my partner know that something is coming. I am then going to use the back half of my box to guide her towards me, and I step back over to my left and guide her by, and I close my feet as she passes me, and then I step forward and I pivot, and I meet up with her as she meets up with me, and we're back to our box. Now, I'm going to demonstrate that from a few different angles and points of view. My partner is going to take a 3/4 turn when she goes through this, and she's going to use 6 physical steps to make it happen. So when she finishes, she's going to be facing her left wall, which is really that way from the point of view of the camera. So I step forward and over, and she'll disappear for a moment as I raise my hand. I bring her towards me, I pass her by, bring her around, and she lands. And we're going to do that again, and I'll count it off. And I'm going to just adjust us a little bit here. So I go slow, quick, quick, slow, and for her it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps, and we've arrived. And then slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. And for the sake of the ease of the technique, we're not going to rotate the box while we're in the underarm turn. So you can rotate your box whenever you want, but when you're ready to do the underarm turn for the time being, just square off with one of your walls or with the edge of the floor for a point of reference. And that way you will land where you want to land. So right now I want to make sure that I end up facing to my left, which is that way, and she ends up facing her left, which is that way when we finish. So I'll count off her steps when we get to it. I go forward and over and raise my hand. And as she steps towards me, she takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps. Now it's very important to note that when I do this, do the gentleman's part for this, that I'm using the entire box step, that I'm not ducking out of the way and shoving her by. So I don't get only so far, and this is very common, it's very common to just push her past you. So I use the first full half of my box to set her up. I'm going to use the back full half of my box to pass her by. I step forward to my left, and I pivot to my left, and I close. And now I go back with my right foot. Now, in rumba, it's a smaller, more intimate move. Our arms are closer, our space is closer. But with waltz, it broadens. We stretch out more into our alternating boy girl positioning with her off to my right a little bit. Her shoulder lines up with the buttons of my sweater. And we're going to exhibit our rise and fall. I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's the same move, and she still has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 physical steps to take when she goes through her part. And I still have to use my entire box step, forward and over, and back and over to make my part of it work. Now the same thing happens when we're doing our Foxtrot. Again, broader positioning just as we did with our waltz, but much more of an even step. Slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. And I raise my hand and bring her towards me, pass her by and step, and pivot and catch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is your underarm turn for the CCBC class. And now we move on to the next video.